Hi guys, in this video, like you've seen from the title, I'm going to give you my own personal rating of the young, famous and African Netflix show, while I also get ready to look like one of the cast of this show. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off with my general rating of the video, of the movie, I'm going to give it an 8/10. I'm giving my 8/10 because it's not every movie that has the ability to keep a girl like me watching and clicking next on a work day at a stretch. Like, so for the engagement, so I love the fact that their wardrobe game was lit. Like everybody, I mean, not everybody, majority of the cast, they actually nailed their wardrobe game. It was meant to give. What I love the most is that they gave us an opportunity to see how beautiful the African continent is. They brought different talent from all over the continent. The cast alone is proof that we have different various talents in African soil. African people are really killing it. So when they went to Cape Town for their vacation, I'm like, it was giving honeymoon vibes. It was literally screaming romantic. Every time you see Africa, you be hearing poverty, famine, unemployment. The only thing that I didn't like about the show is the fact that they did not have the continuity spirit from season 1. The last episode from season 1 was literally having Zari, Andele, and Diamond in Zari's house. So I needed to really know how they managed to leave their actual house. Did they end up going? They're not telling me that my homeboy is interested in my baby mama and I catch people in her house when everybody's at Annie's wedding. You explain to me what you're doing there, but the does know what happened. So we'll mind it like that. Also, the individual cast reviews. I'm gonna start with the almighty Diamond Platinum. Is it Platinum? Yes, it's Platinums. We have to first give him a standing ovation. For being the reason behind one of the biggest fights we don't need to have between Fantana and Zari. Because I don't understand how two big grown boss ladies are fighting over you. I mean, it's Diamond and Diamond are girl's best friend, so I think that makes a lot of sense. Diamond has amazing manipulative skills. Like, I don't understand why he thought he could dictate who Zari sees. I mean, what was his business if Andili and Zari wanted to actually have a thing? She's not your wife. She's only just your baby mama. So why are you not getting offended that, okay, the things that you could not do to a good woman, somebody else is not willing to do it for her because of his your homeboy? You're upset. But he was able to now be going with Fantana and he didn't see any issue with it. I was just like, bro, Diamond is the literal definition of they don't want you, but also they want to keep you within their, I don't know how to explain it. I know him insinuating that Naked was just carrying Kaylee for the fun of it. Guys, did you see Naked's face? Naked was like, he knows how to play victim. When he got back from his store and Kanye invited him, Fantana, Zari, and Swanky to that lunch where they wanted to dissect the whole love triangle between the three of them, Diamond was there playing dumb, playing like as if the matter was not about him. When they asked him Baba speak, he's like, no, I don't, this is not how I do my something. And I'm like, they were asking him, did you? I don't even know how he managed to even turn everything around. And even when Zari went to his house to confront him one-on-one, he still managed to still even keep, like, how? Fear Adam. In this point, fear Diamond. Because Diamond is kind of person that they're rarely around here, but the few times that they will come around here, they're around the area, they'll just be causing wahala up and that. Like, how many times Diamond actually show face in that entire season? Zari was right when she said that the only reason why he has an issue with Andeli because of he knows him and Andeli are like same kind of people. Yeah, the fact that he knows that this way can do to somebody else, and Andeli now trying to do it with his baby mama. He's like, nah, that's why he just went and post Sandy, my guy's Gary. So Oga, no, you're cancelled. I beg, you're cancelled. Fantana, this Fantana baby, I don't even know if I should say I'm disappointed in Fantana or not. For someone that was the youngest amongst all of them, I think she didn't do so bad, yeah. But my issue with Fantana was that she didn't know how to speak up for herself. Yeah, I'm talking about that whole scene of Benang talking to Louis about matter that concerned Fantana, and she was just letting Swanky speak for her, letting Benang speak for her. When it came to Diamond, she was ready to fight the lion, but when it came to matter that made more sense, she was giving cricket. And if you could raise your volume that high for a man that was not even your own, I feel like when it came to matter that made more sense, you should give that kind of energy. Do you understand? Yeah. One thing about Fantana that I loved was her wardrobe game. Girl, she did not come to play. Initially, I thought she knew her honors. I thought she knew the game she was trying to play, like with the whole, okay, I'm flirty at the same time, Diamond is flirty, so we can both work this thing out together. But apparently, Mama didn't even know what she was doing. You're fighting about someone's baby daddy, baby mama herself, someone that is older than you, that can even give birth to you. Nah. But her hair game was on point. You can hit her all you want, but her hair game was giving. It was literally snatching every single time she was out there to play. Fantana can insult. You guys, that fight when she and Zario were fighting at the club where Nadia was doing her rehearsals, you guys, you know when they're not insulting you directly, but you're like, damn, I'm just feeling the insult over the bitch. You wear fake designers. I was like, when she not said you have 2 kids for him, but you could not still keep the man. I was like, gee, because if I was the one that insulted like that, I would never bother to argue with the person again. I will stand up and go to where I'm going to, because I can't insult me like that. I can give birth to you. Do you know young girl? She might be very, very young, but that's one thing you cannot do. You cannot ride her because she's very, very young. No. There's no way you're doing that to Fantana. She will not even let you. Another thing about Fantana is that she lives in denial. Like, her name should be Denial is a River in Egypt, because how can 2 people tell you that this nigga has a girlfriend and you chose to believe the man?
7 weeks. 2023, you believe men?
Yesu tata nzambe na bomo ye pardon eh.
If the man does not claim his girlfriend, I'm gonna stay by his side. I'm like, no way. You don't have what? You don't have common sense. Fantana is also very forward, because at that paint and stuff that she organized, yeah, the concert was nice, but why are you literally telling them they don't like themselves? They just have issues. I mean, they've been friends longer than before you came to the group, so why would you think they don't like each other? Even if they don't like themselves, why are you not telling that, okay, you all don't like each other in this place, yada yada yada? Even if you're in the midst of enemies there, don't call them out on that shit that, okay, they don't like themselves. Now that's not how you do it. Then there you go. Definitely a Gen Z. When she was talking about her at the lunch with Kanye and saying that she's arguing the aunties and uncles, I'm like, are you referring to Kanye and Swanky as uncles and aunties? I'm like, Jesus Christ. She fucked up last because I felt like she shouldn't have disclosed whatever she had on with Diamond in the first place. Yeah, I mean, if she didn't tell Bonang could have said it to Swanky would have opened his mouth to wah, and Zion would have known. They would have just had that thing. Since they claimed that they had understanding between themselves, that only themselves understood, I felt like if she said it to only her mirror, nobody would have a problem. But yeah, Kanye, like Zawi said, Kanye is a snake. Like, if you have a friend like Kanye, yeah, I feel like it's easy to call them out on their shit, but at the same time, not easy, because they feel like they're always the ones to fix things. Like, why did she feel like she had to be the fairy godmother, acting like therapist up and down? Who actually sent a message? Everybody will be fine. Don't be calling intervention for grown-ass people. They don't need it. You don't figure out that stuff. They'll figure it out. Don't be telling them, okay, let's come together, let's see how we can do it. Nah, that's not how you treat adults. Yeah. And aside that, I love her outfit. Yeah, I think she slayed the outfit part of the game. It was given. Her hair was also nice. So like, she's okay externally, yeah, but internally now she needs to work on that therapy side. And the fact that she now invited Louis and did not give Baba opportunity to speak, I was like, no way. You told my guy that he's going to have his stage, yeah, and you took the carpet from underneath his leg. I was just feeling for Louis, but I was like, why can I speak? She telling everybody there, F you. Nah, no way. I get that you're my friend, but if you're actually my friend, you will not be telling me, you will not be cussing me out in front of strangers. And Hannah saying that we are family, but I tell you F you know me to carry it out of that place. It's a lie. Go and call daddy and tell him F you now. Since we are family, you can tell everybody fuck you. Her putting her mouth once again into Louis's surrogacy matter. When Louis was telling her, yeah, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Next scene I'm seeing is she's telling Zari. And I'm like, I don't understand. This guy did not send you message. You only asked for advice, but he said no because of I'm fairy godmother. I want to carry it on my chest and go and tell Zari. People like Kanye, you have them in your life. They'll take your matter, yeah, and go and give it to somebody else in the name of they're trying to help you. But in the same way, the gossiping about, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. She's not a good friend to Annie, to any other person in that group. I think except Nadia, yeah. Speaking of Annie, yeah. Annie. Annie. Annie has seen Shiggy. I feel like people should pray for Annie than condemn Annie at this point, because they don't know what Annie is and has been going through in her life. Like, it's not easy. forget that show, yeah, Annie is actually a very, very strong woman, because things that she has dealt with, yeah, not many people can be able to do that kind of thing and still stay in that kind of home. But she said that she's staying there for her children. If it's true, okay. If it's not true, it's not my business. And the fact that she's keeping everything inside, what Anneli said is true. Like, Annie is literally hurt people. That's just it. That's the honest truth. And Annie does not know how to apologize. Nah, even without Swanky speaking, it was doing the apology thing. Yeah, I'm like, nope. This is not how you apologize to somebody that you offended. Yeah, and I even knew that she was wrong, because when Swanky asked that question, yeah, that why did you say this, she didn't hit the nail on the head. She kept saying, I'm sorry, let's just kiss and make up, I'm ready to move on. Mama, address the matter, address the issue, address the elephant in the room. Why did you say such? I know you're sorry, but I need to know why you said such things about me. And she's even a liar, because she was saying that she needed proof of what she actually did. Like, I like that she cares about her family, yeah, but she has seen shege in the hands of social media and the media at large. I mean, and it goes from one shege to another shege. I don't even know how she just keeps being in the news. She's gonna be fine, last. And if she couldn't stand the heat of being judged by people from social media, why did you not put your family up for reality TV show? Family that is still barely standing, they can do reality TV shows thinking that they're not passion. If you couldn't stand the heat, why did you enter the kitchen in the first place? Please, go and sit down somewhere. I saw one tweet on Twitter. Someone said it's because of Annie and Swanky's fault. That's why our outfit this season was giving rubbish. Not a lie. Because why are you wearing a shirt? I don't know if the gown wear shirts. And I'm seeing like pinafore boy, like made with beads on top. I don't know. Even that girly, that green outfit, I don't know if she's dressed in body Nigerian. So when I started with, I'm like, can be true. It's good. I'm not saying it's not good. Yeah, it's good, but at the same time, be coming down. Like, we all know you're Nigerian. You don't need to wear jersey and wear green and wear face cap to a club rehearsal. It's giving Swanky wearing that blanket basketball court. Like, I don't understand those two. Speaking of Swanky, his outfits, I will not say anything. But Swanky's outfit to wear, to me, yeah, I'm gonna give them a 4/10. Because he's meant to know better. I mean, he's a fashion god like he claims to be. So why are you looking like a hot air balloon? I don't know why each time I saw Swanky walking into maybe a restaurant, it felt like it couldn't work in those heels he was wearing. I just felt like, nah, it was overdoing the. Even naked, it was like, who wears a blanket to a basketball game? I like the fact that he's very consistent with his whole claim of being a good friend. And Swanky was always late to every event. There was not a time. That's why the last person to arrive, and I'm like, consistency. The whole beef with Annie, I don't know, how do you go for 7 months ish without talking to someone that is family to you? Like, how do you do that? Like, I do not know how to do that kind of thing, because 7 months is a long time. I mean, her kids call you Uncle Swanky, and still you just vanished. Like, bruh, that was giving balls. And Swanky was actually being very petty. That whole pull-up screw, like Nadia said, was so unnecessary. He just said hi everybody from afar. I was like, nah, this is just episode 1 and he's already getting hot. That part where he sat where Anna was seated in Diamond's house, and Anna was like, okay, Swanky, I'll sit down here. Baba went, I can't hear, I'm deaf. People like Swanky, you don't want to fight with them, because any opportunity they have to be petty, they will show you that yes, they can be petty and shade. You guys, did you see the gift I gave you? I was like, God, I gave you family. Somebody's 9 months. It's the thought process for me. Like, he went to the store, he picked out a nice white t-shirt. You guys listen, he thought of the words and I told them to print it, to give them the color, the material, everything. And she was like, express something, because they did it sharp for him. They didn't even give the man high hopes that, okay, we are reconciling. And in a way, yeah, to have someone as a friend is a good thing, because when you know that, okay, they had your back. If you vex his friend, he would deal with you like it was even him that you upset. So he's good. And if overreacting was the person, yeah, Swanky would be that person. Oh Lord, if I'm not being like Swanky, never tell me that I'm overreacting. Because, okay, on top, Banang said she couldn't stay in the group because she felt insulted. It was Swanky pulling walls of Jericho down. On top person that is not even here, you're fighting that battle like, okay, we die here today. Like what Kanye said was even true, said that he was mourning, so he was looking for another excuse of Annie to just fill in that vacuum that he has in his life. And it was so wrong for dragging to Baba into that him and Annie's triangle, because we have an issue with my wife. It's not me an issue with me and you are still guys. Why did you assume that okay, I should have stepped in? I'm someone like that, honestly. Yeah. If you have an issue with somebody that I know and none of you invite me to that matter, I did not know anything. I did not say anything. I know it's not. Speaking of to Baba, I believe that there are no words that I will say right now that can fully express how I feel about to Baba at this point. Where will I even start from? New prayer point. May God not give you someone that will embarrass you behind your back and embarrass you when you are seated beside them. Because no. Louis, my man. Is it Louis? So I heard him saying Louis. Anyways, that man is a fine creature of God. Lord Almighty. The man had every right to feel like main character, because if you thought that character was the person, that is Louis. It's fine internally and externally. When I was talking about his story and where it came from, I actually teared up. You don't know people, you don't know where they're coming from. We just see the output of what's happening inside. Yeah, we don't see what led to those things that they're exhibiting. So when we're judging somebody, just think about it from a different angle that you don't know. Nobody saw Louis's story coming. Nobody, if saw Economic was a witch, nobody saw it coming. And Baba was excommunicated. Like when he said that, I just remember John Wick. Louis needs to be pampered. He needs to be loved. He needs to be taken care of by someone that will actually. But I don't know if he wants to actually get married, because he said that he's just down for surrogacy. Yeah, he wants to have a child and just be bullying with that child. So, that one's every day. I feel like Louis was like the only sane person in that group. He didn't have any wala whatsoever. Baba only wanted to just have Pekin, and that was it. That Bonang. I feel like she's the female version of Swanky. You are feeling like when you entered the room, the whole world should bow down for you. I get the fact that you felt like Louis was lying against you, but Baba legit came and apologized. And that's why I even like Louis. Like when Louis first said that okay, Bonang was around, the first thing he wanted to do was that okay, he wanted to apologize to Bonang face to face first for what happened when he was like, I think 23 years old. Like Baba still carrying the whole thing in his chest. So what I'll say, as no person, forget about it. And he apologized. I don't know why someone would say sorry. I feel like they're lying. I don't know who hurt her. Oh, she was not saying I have slept with the biggest stars in Africa, and I'm like, sorry you. But I liked her outfit, yeah. Like that outfit she wore for that lunch where she fought with Louis. It was screaming Met Gala. I came to slay. From the gold accessories to her lips to the hair. Can never be bored this life. And that purple outfit she wore, oh my god, it was so cute against her skin tone. She killed the outfit part, but her mouth is big. Pantana told that she and Diamond had a thing, and she's still gonna tell Swanky eventually. But he just took the words out of her mouth, literally, without even giving her a chance to even talk to Swanky by herself. And I'm like, So I feel like this is actually very scripted. Like, I don't even know how I would do it. I tell something in secret, and I'm looking at you, telling my mother to someone that said, don't tell the person. And I'm looking at you, man, for a lady there, like there and there. Like, who said to me? But they were all smiling. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. I'm like, okay, no problem. Since you all want to be tolerating rubbish in this series, it's fine. And with the whole Louis issue, Bonang obviously overreacted, because this stuff happened over a year ago. She could never remember. That's how irrelevant the matter was. And this boy came. I mean, what was his wrong? She won't have remembered the guy, honestly speaking. But the guy now brought it back up and gave you facts and gave you that, okay, you could legit Google the whole thing, and you said that the boy was lying. And I feel like she also not used to being around people that are on the same hierarchy with. Yeah, I think Kanye mentioned that she used to be with people that are beneath her, but she met people that were, she now made a group where everybody there was literally good at their own game, and she just could not fit it. So girl, bye. Next on, we have Nadia. I actually like Nadia because the girl did not like stress. She likes to know what happened, and you're not just telling her that okay, this is what's happening, and she can now want her to forget about. No. She needs to understand. And when people were saying that she was the reason why this my guy Two-Face was saying that okay, men are wired to cheat. How was she the reason? Please make me understand how Nadia was the reason for Two-Face's speech. She just wanted to know more. Like, as a normal man being want to understand whether he was speaking about himself or men in general. Her outfits were giving, her hair was giving, and she got a man. She had everything going well for her. All she wanted was just peace. Honestly, yeah. She didn't want drama. She wanted everybody to reconcile. And I feel like the only reason why she had an issue with Annie was because she couldn't tell if Annie was her friend, or just because of extension of Andeli and maybe Kanye, yeah. So I cannot put that on her because everybody can be like that sometimes. You get me? So it's not really her fault, but Nadia was a fine girl, yeah. So for Naked, honestly speaking, Naked doesn't have any wahala. Like, he had his issues in season 1, but in season 2, I kind of saw like growth in Naked, and the part where he was trying to actually take Kylie more serious. I'm like, oh my god, that was so nice. And the dinner I gave her at the rooftop was so romantic. Like, I get that he wants to settle down with her, but he's still a bit scared. Oga, fix your insecurities, yeah. But at the same time, it was still an attempt, yeah. So like, it was not bad at all. Like, actually applaud Naked. And him being a good friend to everybody, being there for Kanye when, even though Kanye is the queen of bad advice, which one is Trailer Proposal? I beg shift. But like, he was there for Andele, was there for Diamond at the same time. He was also there for Annie when Annie invited him and Kaylee to their dinner at their house. So I mean, he's a good guy generally. I just really hope they get together actually and they figure out their stuff, because they're actually very cute and they've been through a lot together. Okay guys, so this is how we are looking. I had to go and finish up everything off camera because I realized that I was running out of time. I'm pretty sure by now you can easily tell who I'm trying to embody, but if you cannot tell, I'm trying to look like Zari. Kaylee is someone that just happened to be in the midst of people that are very dramatic. Aside her issue with Naked, I don't see Kaylee being friends with these people anymore, because Kaylee is calm, she's collected, she wants to know what's happening from a friend's point of view. I could see when the whole trailer proposal thingy happened, she was genuinely concerned. She didn't know if she had to go call her people, or like, she just wanted to just be a normal person. And if my interactions with Naked, you can see that she's like the emotional kind of person. She wants to know what's inside his head. She wants to know where he's headed at. The last guy I want to talk about is Andeli. Andeli is a good friend, but he's that kind of person that he's good with dealing with other people's issues, but when it comes to his own personal issues, he's blank. He doesn't just know how to do it. Because how exactly do you go from wanting to be with Sirabato and then you want to talk about her to Rosette, and then from that interaction with Rosette you go back to Roberto and tell her that okay, you want to be Rosette? How? Help me explain how that happens. Like, he's a very good friend. I mean, he's the only one that gave Louis a listening ear. He's the only one that actually tried to pour out what Annie had inside. He's actually the only one that successfully reconciled Swanky and Annie. So he's that kind of person. I gave it up to him. But when it comes to his own inner, he needs to do better than what he's doing right now. I'm never going to lie. Andeli has good eyes. That's what I can give Andeli. He knows how to pick them. Andeli should go with his 2 eyes to the market to pick out babes. Cause what? So starting with Rosette, the girl has made it obvious what she wants from this man. She wants Andeli back, yeah, and she wants to get the other babe out of the picture totally for life. So she didn't really have a problem. I mean, she was able to tell that Diamond was lying. So for that, I like her, yeah. Then so about to the babe has sense, because she knew that you cannot come and meet me for issue and not tell me what do I want. Okay, you brought up the conversation. Let me know what you want, then I'll let you know what I can do from what you provided for me. But I feel she's better off without the whole Rosette and Andeli problem, because she's good on her own. And I feel like, honestly, Andeli was not letting her go because he still wanted to keep her around. And I'm glad that she told him that, okay, this can work the moment you let me go. So the moment you let me go will be good. So about Zari, I like the way she dresses. She literally screams boss lady is here. I didn't like the fact that she was stooping so low to argue with Fantana and Omode. Concerning man that not marry. No. All that insults that Fantana gave on top Diamond was not necessary at all. So I felt like she could have just ignored issue. And the fact that she didn't want to accept that Diamond could say such things after you went to his house to ask him about still denied it to your face. She's mature, Shaka show that she knew that he was lying, but she let it slide. But can never be me. Can never actually be me, because why would you go and tell people things that I told you between you and I? On top you want to get a babe that I can give birth to. Nah, that is too much. So now that I've spoken about all my individual casts, yeah, and giving their personal reviews, so I'm gonna go right now and change my tea and put on my hair so I can literally embody Zari. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I feel like I'm a Zari, yeah, but I'm not going to argue with a child that can give it to. And now we're done with this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, what your comments are on this video, and the entire series that I spoke about at large. If you watched it, good for you. If you have not watched it, my dear, go and get popcorn and water, because the drama you'll be hearing will be choking you. Come back here and let me know what you think about my review. If you feel like I gave a wrong review, or if you feel like I was directly hitting the nail on the head. Okay, so till next time, guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.